2019, and it's going to be awesome. There's so much that we have to show off today because what's happening? Oh, right. We're in the middle of the 12 Days of Sideshow. So in case you guys don't know, the 12 Days of Sideshow starts on Christmas Day and ends usually around January 5th-ish. That's 12 days. Yeah, correct? Anyway, ish. None of us can count. So that's our New Year's resolution, learn to count. But what it does is it showcases all of these amazing upcoming pieces that we have that are going to be happening in the next year. So today on set, we have the pieces that were kind of like handpicked by most of the crew here during Sideshow Live. We just got really excited about these particular pieces, so we just picked them. Anyway, so we have the Alien Mythos bust, and that's pretty exciting. That's a legendary scale bust, I believe. Yes. So that's awesome, and that's an alien warrior, so he's going to be on the show. She, I don't know, is going to be on the show today, as well as the Batgirl premium format figure. That was...
Shut up, I like Batgirl.
That apparently there will be growling for, which is weird because Cheetara is also going to be on the show, so isn't she the like character? Anyway, Cheetara... that statue, as well as the Domino premium format figure. Woo! I'm super stoked about her. I think that's what we have on the lineup. We're going to have an extended Q&A because there are other products that are going to be have been released and will be released because we're not all the way done with the 12 days yet. So we'll have an extended Q&A so we can talk about some of those. We have a ton of folks in the room to be able to help out with answers. So ask those questions starting now. Let's get started. First up, we have our featured collector. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you are the first featured collector of 2019. Woo! Check out those 6-scale poses. That Indiana Jones environment is like rocking over there. That's rad.
If you actually look at all the photos, he's like each shelf is a different theme.
Each shelf is a different theme.
Yeah,
He makes little dioramas out of it.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
They're
well,
actually really impressive.
That's going to drop in the blog tomorrow. So this is kind of your first sneak peek at it. So head on over to side.show/blog. And if you head over tomorrow, you'll be able to see all these amazing little environments that LJ has created. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your collection with us. If you would like to be the next featured collector and get shown on the live show and in our blog, just head on over to side.show/blog and click that apply now button. We love all kinds of collections. Wow, I can't wait to dig into all these little environments. It's pretty exciting. So you guys, this is usually the segment where we do the news, but so much has happened over 2 weeks. I can't remember everything news-wise. I know that like one of the most exciting things for like that I was paying attention to was, well, 2 things. One, that Aquaman made like 750 million worldwide. That is crazy awesome. How cool is that for Aquaman? Like big, like round of applause. Congratulations to James Wan and Jason Momoa and DC. That's pretty rad. But also, Stranger Things has a release date. Yep, July 4th. And, one summer can change everything, right? Oh, and I'm personally very, very weirded out that the only 2 people looking back in the poster are Will and Eleven. So what does that mean, everyone? What does it mean? We'll have to all tune in. Maybe we can do like a watch party, Buffy. That would be great.
Agreed.
We should totally do a watch party in the Sideshow Facebook group. Oh my gosh. And then maybe leading up to it, watch the other 2 seasons. Anyway, I'm getting way too into this. I'm going to point out we're doing an extended Q&A at the end. So any pop culture fun news that you want to talk about. Also that Captain Marvel Hot Toys tease. What up about that? That was a pretty cool thing that dropped.
Director Krennic.
Oh yeah, and the Director Krennic. See, that was like a week ago. That's like almost like, oh, that's old news, but it's not because we haven't talked about it yet. So there's been a couple of cool Hot Toys drops over the holiday. So let's all talk about that during our extended Q&A at the end. So Buffy's in the chats. Talk to her. She'll shoot me those questions. And then we have Jeff and Brett and Brendan and Challenger and Sam. And, of course, Buffy is in the room. And you're watching Sideshow Live. We will come back with Batgirl. Have fun. We'll be right back. I don't know why I said happy.
I think what's most exciting is hearing James and how passionate he is about this whole world to explore. The fact that we're getting an Aquaman movie of this scale, this caliber, and with someone like James at the helm of it, we all need to be ready to hold our breath.
My initial interest in this character was the fact that he was a superhero that hasn't been done that often before. Taking that classic, iconic image that we have of this guy and applying that to Jason Momoa was a really fun thing to do.
When we were looking at the idea of doing a standalone Aquaman, Warner Brothers invited us to kind of come look at what was going to happen in the new film. And they presented a couple different looks for how Jason Momoa's Aquaman really appears in this film. And the one that really resonated with us was kind of like the classic orange top, green bottom suit. So it's like a nice blend of this new design aesthetic that they have for these films, along with kind of a nod to the classic costume that they haven't really done yet.
This project is kind of a bridge for collectors and for fans to get that much closer to how the actual movie suit was made. We were able to review patterns and look how it was broken down, and we really tried to make it as close as possible to what we were able to examine.
It's always more challenging when you're trying to hit a specific mark. Like, it has to capture not only the feeling of the character and exactly what it looks like, but it has to create the sense that people feel when they see the movie.
We were able to use a lot of the assets that they gave us from WB and take those and manipulate it so the armor would fit our body.
Everyone has to double check our math and make sure, like, okay, this still feels like the intent of the filmmakers. We're kind of capturing their vision as well as bringing our own vision into it, trying to create a collaborative, cohesive piece that has those storytelling elements.
I think this one just has a stature of who he is. We had a great group of people. I mean, she killed the portrait. It's a hard piece to get right, and I think we've taken all that effort to do it the right way.
In general, we tried to keep the colors a bit cooler. So while we didn't change the color of the costume itself, everything on the base is really cool feeling. There's lots of blues, and even the seaweed, they're all different colors, but they all have a very blue tint to give you more of a sense of it being underwater.
As far as the details go, we do have extensive photography and research that we had done, but actually making them in this scale is always a challenging process.
We use a process called dye sublimation because a lot of times working on projects like this, we can't just go to a fabric store and pick that fabric because it's not to the right scale.
The way the Aquaman pants are constructed, there's a lot of hexagonal patterning. They change shape and size depending on where they are on the pants, so part of the process of digitizing after I'd done my pattern was kind of doing the overlay and doing the graphics that would then become the screen printing.
We really took this project and split it up amongst the best people for the job.
Not only was everybody working toward this goal, but working together.
You need to have this group of super talented, crazy artists that love the product, love the characters.
To actually come up close and really appreciate the quarter scale of the character and all the details that you guys have put into it, it blew me away, and it made me really happy with what we did on the film, and it just made me super excited to want to take one of these guys back into my collection. I've been such a big fan of Sideshow. It's why I love making this movie, because I know down the line, someone like Sideshow will come along and really do amazing justice to the characters from the film. To be able to put my own stamp onto this property is beyond a dream come true.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sideshow Live. We hope you enjoyed that amazing Aquaman video. That's a close-up look at our Aquaman premium format figure. Now, in addition to that, in our DC universe, we have the Batgirl premium format figure. Woo! Oh my gosh, she's so cool. She's so awesome. Sam, you didn't growl this time, and I feel like really awkward.
Cheetara.
Oh, you're saving it for Cheetara.
I guess.
All right, sure.
He's only got a couple of growls per
He only has a couple. He's reached his growl quota, and he needs to cut back. Anyway, this is the Batgirl premium format figure. As with a lot of the 12-day stuff, she is in a prototype form right now, so I can't touch her, as I have been informed by the project manager that this is not Susan-proof. So I can't get excited and like wave my arms close to her. I have to keep mittens in my pockets. So this is the Batgirl premium format figure. She is our first dynamic Batgirl. She's bursting through a warehouse window in a classic Bat family cover art inspired pose. I cannot believe, look at that base. That is so cool. Just the details on the wood, on the glass, on the like dust that's coming up from her bursting through that window is pretty spectacular. All the details they managed to get into this one base. Now moving up, her costume is kind of like a mashup of a lot of our favorite Batgirl costumes. This is the Sideshow version, which means it's kind of the idealized version of Batgirl, how we would like to see her in the perfect world. It's kind of Young Justice. It's kind of matching our new Batman PF. It also has very practical applications on it. She has like boots that she can actually run in and can actually kick in and things like that. She just very much she's comfy. She can fight crime in this outfit. Like, I understand why she would pick this outfit if she's going to fight crime. It's pretty awesome. There we go. There's a look at those boots. Like, I would wear those boots. That makes sense to me that she would fight crime in those. They look very practical. Yeah. I'm all about the practicality in the crime fighting. Like, if you're gonna take on the Gotham mob, you need to be able to run. Yeah? Anyway, so there are two portraits that she comes with. What you're looking at right now is her younger, kind of fresh-faced Barbara portrait. She's smiling. She's kind of like still super, excited that she's Batgirl. Like, she can't believe she's part of the Bat family, something she's wanted to do forever. And then the other portrait that we showed during the 12 Days of Sideshow preview is kind of a more like serious Batgirl who's like taking things, who's very plotting, very influenced by Batman. She's been in the Bat family a while and she understands kind of the tactical things. And so she's a little more serious and a little bit more contemplative versus this like, yeah, I'm kicking down a window. And then, the other one, she's like, yes, I'm kicking down a window. So those are the two ways that I describe those portraits. Now, again, I keep saying this, but I feel like I need to emphasize the fact that she's super dynamic. Look at this pose. Like, you can tell from everything that she's just in motion. She's in the middle of a scene. You can almost picture the comic panel around her. It's Barbara Gordon, as you can tell by the red hair. I don't know that I needed to say that, but this is Barbara Gordon. And this is a multi-wired fabric cape that Tim Hansen himself did pose. So that's why this cape looks so incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah, Tim's really proud of this cape, just so you guys are aware. So I'm thinking that we should have some Tim time to talk about this cape at some point. Yeah? Tim time?
Yeah.
We keep talking about Tim time. Now we need to actually get Tim on the show to do Tim time. Anyway, so again, this is the Batgirl premium format figure. She was actually the first day. She was day one of the 12 Days of Sideshow, which just shows you how excited we were to show her to the world. She fits so well into the new DC premium format figure collection. You can add her to your Bat family. You can add her to your Birds of Prey. And she's just rocking.
They're asking if they can see other sides or no.
See, I really wish I could say I could do that for y'all. However, prototypes are very, very fragile. So the answer is we cannot at this time. However, we will hopefully have a show where we can do that very soon. Thanks. That is the answer. Cool. Anyway, now that we've gotten an awesome look, let's go to a short break. And when we come back, I don't know who should.
Wait. Where can you RSVP?
Oh, where can you RSVP for her? Let's look at the screen. side.show/Barbara Gordon. Side.show/Barbara Gordon. This is what happens when I copy and paste the notes into the wrong program. Anyway, side.show/Barbara Gordon. She is available for RSVP. If you guys don't know about our RSVP program, she's not available for pre-order just yet, but when she goes up, you will be the first to be notified, and you can choose the method that you are notified. Therefore, you can be texted or you can be emailed. Doesn't matter, however you want to be told that you need to order Batgirl now. She's available. Thank you, Sam, for that. I don't have the short links in my notes, so I might need your help.
It's all right.
Thank you. Now we are going to a video break, and when we come back, I don't know.
Let's just keep it secret.
Let's just keep it secret, keep it safe. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Sideshow Live. We decided to go a little scary right now with our alien warrior Mythos bust. So this is so cool looking. We can clap for it.
Yeah.
It's like we can definitely clap for this beautiful piece of art right here. Wow. So this is the first time I've seen it in person, so I'm kind of absorbing it as I talk about it. This just has so many crazy details, and the paint on it, and this translucent skull on top of the regular skull. Double skull. I sound stupid, so I'm just gonna go with my notes right here. So this bust is an original take on the alien creature from the Dan O'Bannon movie Alien. He has the look is heavily based on the Giger original concept for the xenomorph. And as you can see when we pan back up, it has the bug eyes in it. So those of you who, if you Google Giger original concept art, you can see that aliens had these kind of more bug-like features, like, you know, we're going on a bug hunt. There's like a reason for that. Whereas once it was interpreted for the movie, it kind of more went with like a human skull that was incorporated into what the alien looks like, which you can see on our alien Mythos statue, has kind of the human-esque skull inside of it as opposed to this bug eye. So it has so many different pieces. It really does look a lot like the, you know, you can tell it was inspired by original Giger art. You can see all of the different biomechanical elements to it. It definitely incorporates things that are like natural and organic with things that kind of look like they shouldn't exist. So definitely a really cool piece. Now, of course, this is part of our Alien Mythos collection. And Mythos always covers what could have been. Things that didn't happen in the movies that aren't screen accurate, but things that could have happened, that maybe this is kind of one evolution of the xenomorph that we never saw in a film, or maybe this is a xenomorph from a different type of planet, or maybe it's an offshoot, like a cousin or something like it, like cheetahs and lions. Why are you guys laughing? What is so funny?
Little camera mistake.
Little camera mistake. I don't even want to know. You guys just keep laughing, and it's like, okay, I can see this happening, you two. Anyway, wow, cool. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm sure I will. Anyway, so again, back to the alien bust. The Mythos collection is all about what we would love to see. Something, we're all big alien fans. We're big fans of everything pop culture, so we were really excited to be able to expand the Mythos line into the alien universe, galaxy, whatever you want to call it. And this is the second attempt, the first being the alien statue that debuted in New York this year. So this was, again, part of the 12 Days of Sideshow. It looks so super amazing. And you can RSVP at, boom, side.show/alien mythos bust. That's side.show/alien mythos bust to RSVP for when this becomes available for pre-order. You guys, we have another short video break, and when we come back, you're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sideshow Live. You didn't even see my claw. It wasn't even in the screen. Anyway, Cheetara is here. Woo! Oh my gosh. I've been so excited about this statue because look at how awesome she is. Let's get up close and personal with Cheetara right here. This is, again, the prototype, but she is a little bit easier to handle, so we can turn her around for you guys. Plus, I hear that you all have been eyeing her behind me and we're asking about her specifically. So this is the Cheetara statue. It's the third piece in the Thundercats line. So she's depicted in a full running pose and has her baton fully expanded into her fighting bow staff. Now, you guys, if you're fans of Thundercats, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at her like lines. Like she just looks like an Olympian right there. Like that runner's body, like that's crazy cool. Man, I really love her costume. I know that she's all painted with no fabric, all sculpted, but man, they captured some really awesome movement just with the sculpting of this piece. So one of Cheetara's special abilities is that she can run extremely fast, like a cheetah. Get it? You know, because they're Thundercats.
Oh.
Oh. Anyway, but no, Cheetara is really awesome. She's the third in this line. First came Mumra, then came Lion-O, and now we have Cheetara. Oh my God, she's so cool. Look at her. Niambi's like flipping out over this piece, just so you guys know. Niambi did the exclusive drop of her for 12 days, and he was like freaking out that he got to do this because, as you know, he's a pretty big fan of the Thundercats and most things 80s nostalgia. Her costume has been reimagined. You notice that it's not exactly what you remember from the original cartoons back in the day. So we kept her with the aesthetic of our Thundercats line, true to the original, but she kind of has a sleeker, more kind of real world, modernized look to her. So her base right here, there we go, is designed to kind of be a bookend or a pairing with Lion-O. She definitely has like the cheetah claw coming up, and it's the claws of a feline, much like his was also claws as well. So speaking of Lion-O, we have a rumor, though it has not been confirmed, that her exclusive will also be similar to that of Lion-O's. That was, it says that here.
Wink.
Wink. Yeah? Isn't that, there's like, I feel like Rocket Raccoon, like, anyway.
You guys are on the wrong shot of her. She's winking. You should have it on her face so that she winks appropriately.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Get on her face. Wait.
Okay, oh wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, wait.
Face. Where's the face shot?
Face shot? Oh my God. Waiting.
3,
2.
So spontaneous and natural.
That's so bad. I can't believe we did that. Wow. Happy 2019, everyone. Anyway, back to Cheetara. Yes, she's amazing. She's so cool looking. I love the way her colors pop. If you can get in closer, like you can see she has the spots in her hair, the spots on her skin. She just really is reminiscent of that Cheetara that we knew from the cartoon, but also, again, like she looks like an Olympian. Like she's really strong looking. Like I definitely believe that she's gonna like F me up if we got into a battle.
And run really fast.
And run really fast away from me after she F's me up. So you guys, we have another video break. Look at that. Oh, so cool. We have another video break. And again, what? Oh!
RSVP.
RSVP. See, we were so like into my winking that I forgot how to RSVP, which is what? Side.show/Cheetara statue. That's side.show/Cheetara statue. Wow, I have not done this for like a few weeks, so apologies for all of the rustiness that has occurred during this show. But good news for all of you watching is that we're gonna have an extended Q&A. So be sure to ask a ton of questions about other products that dropped during the 12 Days of Sideshow or just random fun pop culture stuff. We were having a Bandersnatch conversation as well in between segments. So you guys, it's just gonna be a really awesome, fun Q&A segment. But up next, we have, last but not least, Domino. Woo! Domino PF coming up. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Are we going? Oh, I didn't see you like signal me. Wow, man, this has been like the worst show ever. It's actually the best because we have Domino. What up, guys? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this piece. This was P.S. Donnie Cates can actually like attest to this story. When I first saw this piece, the very, very first time I saw it, it was in paint, and I ran up to it and scared Kat, who was painting her, because I was so excited to see her, and I was giving a tour to Donnie and his fiance, Megan, and they were like, whoa. Super professional. That's how we do it. Anyway, this is the Domino premium format figure. I love Domino so much. She is so amazing. Right now, you're looking at the exclusive portrait. We released in the Facebook group as the exclusive 12 days first reveal, the collector's edition portrait, which is her with kind of like a pixie cut. And she's actually looking the opposite direction, kind of more like with she is like smirking, a little bit more of an attitude, like, yeah? Yeah, we got it? Oh my God, I'm the worst. Anyway, so these two portraits this is, like I said, the exclusive. So this time it really kind of makes the statue, like you don't think of a premium format figure like a statue as being dynamic or posable, but this creates two completely different ways to display Domino. Oh my God, I'm so in love with this piece. Domino is one of my favorite characters and the first cosplay I ever did. So I have like a really, memories. It's really sentimental for me. She is, oh wait, stay on the base right now. I'm gonna turn her. She's not, turn her. Because you guys really need to look at the name of the slot she's sitting on top of. Days of Future Cast, y'all. That is so hilarious and amazing. So kind of an unsung heroes of Sideshow are the graphic arts department, AKA the GAD, who do a lot of these custom types of things for the statues. When you see something like, obviously that doesn't exist, we can't just go out and buy it, so the GAD has to make it, and they kind of knocked it out of the park right there. So shout out to the GAD. We don't always get to do that. So when you guys see our amazing box art, and when you see custom things, custom little pieces like that add to the figure and make them even a little bit more clever and a little bit more in-world, they're the ones who add those touches to it. So that's a little behind the scenes for the GAD. Domino is all sculpt and paint. She does not have a fabric costume, but she does look so amazing. She has her arsenal, all of her pouches, everything that she could possibly need. I've loved Domino since her first appearance in like the X-Force back in the day, and now I'm so stoked that she's like mainstream and in the Deadpool movies and stuff. So you guys, I know this was also one that you all in here were pretty stoked to see. Thoughts on Domino? Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Pretty cool statue.
That's a great looking statue.
She's really great, and I love her both ways. Like I can't decide how I want her. Like, do I want the short hair with the like smirk and the like kind of funny attitude? It kind of reminds me of when Domino doesn't necessarily take her powers seriously, when she's like, yeah, I'm lucky. And then this one's more like, yeah, I'm lucky.
Yeah.
There you go. Two different ways. You guys, fine. You come up here, you host the show next time. That's what's happening. Anyway, you guys, again, we have an extended Q&A. But first, you can RSVP for Domino at side.show/DominoPF. Side.show/DominoPF. Again, I love all the little details on her. She also, like her coins, there's, man.
The slot machine, like the panel.
The whole thing.
It's not just painted on.
It's not just painted on. These are all sculpted things. And then watching Kat paint her and the process she went through was just crazy. Like the layers and the different types of paint that were used to create this entire look. I don't even have the first type of understanding about it, so maybe we get Kat on here to talk about that. Because she also talked about like light sources, because if you're in a casino where a light source is kind of crazy to think about. So, and she had to create this sort of two different light sources that would work on the same base. Because if your head's turned differently, light hits your head differently. crazy. Yeah, think about that. It's something I never think about. Every piece has a light source. You can tell where the light's coming from and hitting that particular piece, and it helps to create the ambiance and the scene that they're in. So, just something to think about the next time you're looking at your collection, like where is the light on each piece? It's really awesome. And yeah, let's try and get Kat on here to talk more about that, because Kat's really awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a short video break, and then when we come back, we will have an extended Q&A, so ask us all the questions. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sideshow Live. We have an extended Q&A segment that we planned for the show, but y'all aren't asking us a lot of questions that we can answer, because a lot of the questions coming through are things like, are you guys ever going to make blank figure? The answer is, we don't know. We're always looking into expanding our collection of licenses, expanding what we do. We love revisiting characters in new, fun, and different ways. Take a look at Batgirl. That's a completely different Batgirl premium format figure than the one we did a few years ago. So the answer is, we might be. It's really possible, but we don't know all the time. We know when something is here and that's what we can talk about. So, yeah.
So guys, really stop asking about specific.
Yeah, if you ask, the answer is are we making another Spider-Man? Well, we showed one in New York, so yeah, looks like it. And then someone asked about Toothless, and it's well, we just did a Toothless, so I don't know. If you guys keep asking those types of questions, we can't really help you. We're more interested in because we're all geeks in this room, so this Q&A segment is less about product and more about what geeky things are fun and happening. I sound really old. What's the haps, guys?
Here we go. I have a question you can answer.
A question we can answer.
Special guest, can you say or hint at who might be coming to see us in the next few months?
What special guests that we might be able to hint are coming in the next few months? I know that we definitely have an animator coming in, so that's pretty cool. The thing with a lot of our guests is they're kind of hey, I'm here. And that's what happens. So
or they don't want anything said ahead of time.
Or they don't want us to tell you.
It's usually a surprise.
Yeah, so we like to surprise you guys with special guests. I can say that we have an animator coming in. We definitely have Niambi coming back because, he lives here.
Yeah.
We keep him.
He's in the other room right now.
Yeah, we keep him here. He just sleeps on the couch in my office sometimes. And then we're just like, you want a figure? Okay.
Don't forget about Titus.
He's
Titus
probably
is
watching
super
right
fun.
now.
No, he probably is watching, and in which case I'm sorry, not sorry. Wait, what was the question,
The
Buffy?
question is, did you watch Bird Box?
Did I watch Bird Box? I did not watch Bird Box, and the reason is like I didn't want to be like this during my Christmas break.
Yeah.
I don't like thrillers necessarily, but I like horror, but not like the type that get you, like Quiet Place. Quiet Place, I was like this the whole time, and it really freaked me out. Plus, Bird Box is about a boggart, yeah? Because it takes on the thing you fear most. It takes on the shape of...
Well, something like that.
It takes on the
Basically,
shape
it's
of
a
the...
Harry Potter story.
Yeah, it's like a low-key Harry Potter story, right? It takes on the shape of the thing that you fear most. It's a boggart.
That was the... Well...
I like the challenger's like this behind the camera. He's like...
Well, I mean, if
Wow.
If you want to get technical, that's also what it was about as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I guess
Which is
that's
not a
true.
boggart, which is-
But he's an alien.
He's a giant
He's
spider.
a giant spider alien. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Oh my.
Spoilers for the like, you know,
See, so
how
just read
old
the
is that
sign.
book? That
I'm
book
sorry,
is like
that book came
it's
out
like-
like 87 or something.
I was like,
that.
yeah,
You don't know
30-year-old
by
book,
now.
guys. Spoilers.
Or did you ever see the original?
The originals.
The
Okay.
original miniseries tells you
Yeah.
exactly what it is too. It's been out there.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
So I don't think you can say something's a spoiler after 30 years. Though some people, someone got mad at me about the Vader Luke's father spoiler, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, you have to be living under a rock." Or I can understand like if my like 4-year-old niece maybe doesn't know, but unless actually I think my 4-year-old niece does know. So
You
yeah,
probably spoiled it for her.
I probably did. I probably did. I was like, "Hey, guess what? You're 2. You're old enough to know."
There's no Santa Claus, and Luke is.
Your mom is Santa Claus, and Vader is Luke's father.
Merry
Okay,
Christmas.
what about Spider-Man?
What about Spider-Man?
Did you watch
Into the Spider-Verse?
Into the Spider-Verse?
Heck yes, I did.
No
It
spoilers
was-
on that one.
You still haven't seen it?
No.
Spider-Man's in it.
What are you doing to me?
What are you doing to us, Brett?
Fights villains.
Can
Hey.
we kick him out?
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe you leave the room while we talk about Spider-Man.
Yeah, Brett, get on with it.
Oh my god, it's so good. Brett.
Well, Sam already spoiled it, so go ahead.
I did not.
Sam, that's true, Sam did spoil
I
it.
did not.
He spoiled the whole
I have
movie. You might as well not watch it.
Ruined forever.
I like that Brett's desk is literally full of Spider-Man stuff, and he is yet to see Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, here's a question you can answer.
Yes.
This person asking, if I can only go to the movies one time this month, should I see Bumblebee, Aquaman, or Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse.
Okay.
Spider-Verse.
Done and done.
Because here's the thing, and okay, I really liked Aquaman. I did not see Bumblebee. I did see the original '86 Transformers movie though, because Transformers wasn't my jam, so I'm finally understanding it. The original '86 Transformers movie is pretty great.
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
really enjoyed
Absolutely
it. It was really awesome. And now I understand King Starscream.
Yep.
Yeah, there were lots of things in there. I was like, oh, I get this now. So that was fun. I always like when those moments happen. But I haven't seen Bumblebee yet because I didn't have the background. But now I kind of want to because I like Haley Steinfeld, who was Spider-Gwen in Into the Spider-Verse. Just saying.
Busy.
I know. But Into the Spider-Verse isn't like anything else that you're going to see in theaters. Like, it looks different than anything else visually, and I would recommend seeing that on the big screen, personally. And it's not just because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. It's because, like, if this was any type of movie that was done this way, it's worth seeing in a theater on a big screen.
I don't know. You have Spider-Man shoes on. I don't know how biased you're.
Shut up!
Close up.
Oh my
She's got
god.
Spider-Man shoes.
I got the
guys.
Spider-Man shoes from Into the Spider-Verse because I'm that dork. It's amazing. Yeah, okay. I was really excited about these. So.
I was like, why do those shoes look familiar?
Because they're the Spider-Verse
Well, they're
shoes.
Jordans, but
They're- yeah.
It's a Spider-Man version because if you look closely, there's actually
There's
like
little like animation, the dots like the cells from.
Okay.
You can't see them on the camera.
Yeah.
The light is
Yeah,
washing
you
them
can.
out, but trust me, they're there. They're the Jordan. They're called the Origin Stories.
I kind of want a pair now. Those are
They're really sick. Yeah, go get them. Anyway, now I'm doing plugs for Nike apparently.
This is when we get a cease and desist.
Yeah, Nike's like, please stop talking about us. We did not give. Can you please like Photoshop the swoosh out of your live show? Thanks. Anyway, now I'm gonna sit like this for my Nike endorsement. Anyway.
Maybe we'll get a pair of free Nikes.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yay. They're not watching. Awesome. Any other questions? Because otherwise we're just gonna talk.
I think that's it. Everything else is about when certain things are going to be released or revealed.
That's
or
what the
when are you
RSVPs
gonna-
list is
Or when are you
for.
going to make this figure, or when you're going to make that figure.
We
or-
already answered when are we gonna make X or Y figure. The answer is we don't know. I wish we could tell you, but we really don't know. Plus, no one tells me things because I can't keep a secret.
Yeah, Susan's the last to know.
Yeah, like I said, that alien, I'd never seen it before it came out on the set today. I did not know, like I knew that it was on the list of things for 12 days, but I hadn't seen what it looked like. So, no one tells me anything, guys, so stop asking. It makes me feel bad, and you're really, really upsetting me as a person. Yeah? Okay, cool. Well, you guys, it has been awesome. Go. You know the other thing that you guys should all go do? Go spend 3 hours doing Bandersnatch on Netflix. Because you will get, like, sucked into it. I'm really bad at Bandersnatch. So please tell all of us in the Facebook group what endings you got. Because there's, like, apparently some endings that are really hard to unlock. And some of them that Netflix reported haven't even been unlocked yet. So, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
In case you guys don't know, Bandersnatch is the interactive Black Mirror episode where it's like a choose your own adventure. And I was really bad at it and kept getting stuck in loops and dead ends. And I never even got an ending.
Apparently there was like over like 1 trillion combinations of all of the choices you can make between all of the endings and all.
Holy
Like,
moly.
there's just 1 trillion combinations of choices that you can build up to.
But there's
apparently.
5 like distinct endings.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but
the combinations
but
just
the
fan out. That's
exactly.
crazy. Anyway, I got stuck in a loop, so I'm bad at Bandersnatch. But I want to hear how you guys are not. And again, join our Facebook group. We love interacting there. Buffy's always hosting amazing like watch parties and doing a lot of fun interactive things over there. That is the Let Your Geek Sideshow official Facebook group. We have podcasts on the Let Your Geek Sideshow. We just released our best of 2018 podcast. There's the Then and Now and the Culture Countdown. So that's what we have going on right now. We also will be back next week with some awesome things. Same bat time, same bat channel. But if you would like to know every time we do our shenanigans, isn't there like a bell that you click on?
Yes.
Click the bell?
The set reminder bell.
Set reminder bell. The set reminder bell. So there will be a bell that you click on, and then when you set the reminder, it will notify you when we go live, because most of the time we're going to be doing this on YouTube starting this year. So stay tuned for more fun, exciting things. Follow us on social, and don't forget to let your geek side show. Thank you guys for watching. Woo!